Good morning, students, English 11 students. It is March 26th agenda. For today, it's a little bit heavier of a day than you've had the last couple days, and I apologize for that. I did not mean to load you up right before spring break, but that's kind of the way it happened. For today, the big thing is that I need you to finish Chapter 9. In the assignment, I have linked the audiobook and just the Chapter 9 PDF so that you don't have to sort through the big, long PDF to find Chapter 9. I'm going to click on that for you so you can see. The Chapter 9 audiobook is linked here. If you want to listen to it, that's totally fine. If you just want to read it, that's fine as well. So that's linked there as well. For this assignment, when you are done listening to or reading Chapter 9, I want you to read the last few lines of The Great Gatsby. That's linked here in this assignment. These are the lines that I want you to read. Gatsby believed in the green light, in the orgastic future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch out our arms farther, and one fine morning, so we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. So first, I want you to define any words you do not recognize. Be careful. I know that most of you know what orgasm means, but do you know what orgastic means, okay? Make sure that you define those if you're not sure what they mean. Don't just guess. After you define the words that you don't recognize, then I want you to decide what color connotations do you recognize. Remember, connotation is the feeling definition of words. So what is this green light? What is that supposed to symbolize here in this passage? What is the feeling of green supposed to give us? Is it supposed to be a good feeling, a bad feeling, a happy feeling, a sad feeling, an eager feeling, a longing feeling? What feeling is that green light supposed to give us? And then state why you think Fitzgerald used the dashes in this passage. And the dashes that I'm talking about are here. There's one dash between matter and tomorrow, and there's two dashes between morning and so. Why do you think he used those? What was his purpose there? After you've done that, then I want you to complete a quick write. So that means claim, evidence, reasoning about this prompt. What analogy does Fitzgerald create with his analogy of the boat against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past? And then what's the deeper meaning of the passage? So explain that analogy to me. What is the boat supposed to be symbolizing in The Great Gatsby? Who is the boat supposed to be symbolizing in The Great Gatsby? What's being borne back ceaselessly into the past? Us, characters in the story, and then what is the deeper meaning of that passage? Make sure that for this assignment, you complete both the close read and the quick write. For the quick write, you need at least 3 sentences, including claim, evidence, and reasoning. And I have been having to dock points if you don't include claim, evidence, reasoning. Evidence seems to be the biggest issue. Please make sure that you take a word-for-word quote from the book. It does not have to be something somebody said, but a piece of evidence from the text that proves what you believe. Back to the announcement for today. The other thing that I need you to do is review the essay choices. All right, I've put this into a quiz format. This will look different for you. Make sure that you read through each one of the prompts and then decide which prompt do you want to do. When you've decided which prompt you want to do, answer that for me. It's going to look like it's a graded quiz. It is not graded, but it at least is going to tell me what people have chosen for their essays, and it'll give you something to think about over spring break so that when you come back from spring break, you know what you're going to be writing about. I hope you guys have a wonderful spring break, that you get to relax a little bit and enjoy yourselves during this quarantine time. Miss all of you. Hope you're doing great. See you soon, I hope.